Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the teams will meet in the middle of the diamond to exchange handshakes as an act of international goodwill.
Hello, my haere mai, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a beautiful day here at Colquhoun Park, where we are in Palmerston North in the Manawatū region, and it is an absolutely gorgeous day. We are at major semi-final time for the first game here on Diamond 1 on day 3 of the 2026 Oceania Qualifying Tournament. The winner of this game, of course, gets to go through to the grand final later on today against New Zealand. In the first base dugout, we have American Samoa. And in the third base dugout in their green and gold uniforms is Australia. I'm Gary Rohihi for Beyond the Dugout of Broadcasting. And joining me in commentary will be Campbell Narimu, and Jackie Smith. Welcome along, guys.
Kia ora Gary. Hei kakatoa ana ki te i nei tima e rua, i American Samoa, tuki ana ki ngā whanaunga, wahi te reiria. Hi kaka.
Morena gentlemen, morena everyone. What an exciting day, as you said, Gary. It's beautiful weather here, the scene is set. Excited about this, playoffs, this is it, do or die, and you find yourself in the grand final.
Absolutely, so one of these teams is going to go through. To be fair, the way the tournament has gone, the favourite in going into it will be Australia. Very gallant though has been American Samoa throughout the tournament, and they've been getting better with every game in the last 2 days. Day 3 of competition. We're going to have a first pitch out there, and bringing you the first pitch will be the Adrian Young, the head of the ground crew here. Of the legendary ground crew here at Palmerston North. Just a quick background on AJ. He's a life member of the Manawatū Softball Association. He's been on the board for over 15 years, member of the Cowboys Softball Club. He was one of the prime movers in preparing the ground for the 2020 Under-18 World Series. It's the reason why Manawatū have such a fantastic facility. He works 24/7 tirelessly at all the tournaments. Manawatū Softball Association have hosted 6 tournaments this year. He has been at the heart of all of them. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The first pitch done by AJ Young. Absolute legend of Manawatū Softball, and one of the prime reasons why this ground staff here and this ground is so highly thought of. Just quickly, we've got the defensive lineup for Australia out there. And what a defensive lineup it is. Out of right field, Nathan Hill, Max Ferguson at centre, Jack Eferton at left, shortstop Jake Hurst, Michael Finks at third base, at second is Lawson Muller, Jonte Walker at first. Doing the pitching is Jackson Jones, to behind the dish, Tyler Ingold. Jackson Jones, guys, the pitcher for Australia. America Samoa, batting boys, their order is Tautasi Safau, lead-off hitter, Melvin Chujala, Harry Fatu and Calvin O'Brien, the top of the order, Remy Lawson, Tapakia Tufono, Matai Lawson and Sean Desenior, rounded out by Bobby Tar. That's the 2 orders for the first innings. Guys, thoughts on this game? Start with you, Cam.
Ko tā ngā kapa e rua, ke whakauru ki ngā mātāpono o a rātou kaia, au te tīma meki. Tai hoake ka ki te, ko wai ka hua, ko wai ka toi.
Yeah, as you said, Gary, you know, the favourites have to be Australia. Yeah, I totally agree with that. But, you know, they also know that they can't just show up and expect this game to just fall into their hands, yeah? But every opportunity. How exciting is this, though, for American Samoa?
Just a wonderful experience for them.
Whether there's 6 teams, 10 teams, 2 teams, there's 3 here. Yeah, they have every chance in this game.
Absolutely. They've gotten better with every game throughout the tournament. Last night, of course, in the final game of day 2, they took on New Zealand. Of course, New Zealand, the under-18s for New Zealand, are already confirmed in the grand final. which means they've already qualified for next year's World Series. So congratulations to them. This game will, of course, decide the other team to progress through to those grand final, but also the grand final itself today, bragging rights up until that World Series goes ahead.
Ai tautoko ana i ngā kōrero Jackie. Tino ki te whanaketanga, definitely seen this American Samoa team develop over the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I'd like to see is, again, that little bit more improvement today. But make it hard for Australia. Like, let's not just show up and make it easy for them. Make them really have to work for this.
Well, Jackson Jones out on the hill for Australia, going to work on the lead-off hitter for American Samoa, Tautasi Salval. Of course, they see pitching of this quality. It is only going to make them better in the batter's box.
That's right. I think technically and also just improving those skills, isn't it? And mentally as well. Every turn it back gives them an opportunity to think smart. And there we go. Lead-off batter gets walk.
Straight away, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Salval walks to one to get American Samoa going in this one. Number 8, Melvin Chujala will come into bat now for American Samoa.
Ko tino ki te tātai roto i ngā wheako through the experience that they've gained throughout the weekend. Ko tino ki te whanaketanga o tēnei kapa o American Samoa. E ki rā he ao hou i te finals day. It's a new day.
Absolutely a new day. And we've got a new wind direction too. The flags have turned around from the last couple of days. But as I say, the day is absolutely gorgeous. Here as we see the steal. American Samoa already putting the pressure on the Australian infield. Completed steal. The runners moved across to second base.
Ai harei te mea ka hoatu no American Samoa I tēnei kēmu. They're never going to roll over.
No, they're a proud nation and they're doing their nation proud. Jackson Jones, a tall, rangy right-handed pitcher for Australia. They're well served in the pitching crew. They've got 5 pitchers they can call on if needed.
Run it.
Up and running and out at first on the drop third strike.
So, drop third strike. All these things all create opportunities. He's still got to catch it, still got to pick it up, throw it down to first, runner at 2. Could run if they opted to.
One of the learnings would have been that runner at 2 might have got a good jump and could have taken advantage of that, definitely.
And they koe ke mai ki te pai patu ko te toka tū moana o te kapa nei, Harry Fatu. Legendary around these ways.
He's become a legend, hasn't he?
We've made him a legend.
Yeah. I mean, America
Samoa. He's made himself a legend.
America Samoa, ladies and gentlemen, we've bought one pitcher, if you'd believe it, all the way across the Pacific, and Harry Fatu has become one of the real Iron Men of the weekend. As he's pitched every game, he also comes in the 3 spot in their batting order. So somewhat of a star here in New Zealand already.
Kātahi te rangatira ko tērā.
The power of the mind, because we've spoken to them and individually around the park, and we're like, how are you? I'm tired and sore, but they just keep coming back and keep going.
There we go, he strikes out this time, heads back to the dugout. It's the second out here in the top of the first innings. He'll be replaced by number 6, shortstop Calvin O'Brien.
The painter's back, painting the outside corner there.
Quite a firm pitch, that one. You hear the crack of the glove in that ball. These boys don't hold back.
Hoki mahara ki tētai o kaya ko mua, kia Brad Baker. Ai kia Brad Baker, if it doesn't make a crack, it's not a strike.
Yes, of course, one of the legends. One of the legends, Hutt City. Out of Canada.
Aira, ahi mai ki Kānata.
This time, strikeout is in. 4 up, 3 down, 2 strikeouts. No score in the ball game. We'll be back in just a minute with more action.
Defensive lineup for American Samoa. In a right field, Colquhoun Park. Center field, Matthew Lawson.
And it is American Samoa taking on Australia. Bottom of the first innings, it's no score. Here is Harry Fatu out there getting ready to go defensively out there for American Samoa. Sean Dusainio out of right field. Matai Lawson at centre, Bobby Tara at left. Kelvin O'Brien at shortstop. In the hot corner, Melvin Tudela. Tautasi Savel at second base. First base, Remy Lawson. Doing the pitching, Harry Fatu to Tapakia to Whono.
Ai ka kite anō hoki tātou I tērā ingoa I a Fatu. He hika mā te tokatū moana. Te ringa raupā o tēnei kapa o American Samoa.
Doing the in the batting lineup now for Australia, lead-off hitter will be number 67, Jake Hurst, followed by Jack Etherton, Jonte Walker, Jackson Jones and Tyler Ingold, followed by Michael Finkst, Lawson Muller, Max Ferguson, and rounded out their order with Nathan Hill.
Ka kite atu tātou I ngā ringa raka o tēnei kapa o Ahitereiria. Kia Etherton, kia Jones, kia Ferguson, Kai Epa katoa I rā ingoa. 3 pitches.
3 pitches out on the diamond here. There we go, the first pitch from Harry Fatu on the ground. Oh, sorry, the first warm-up pitch. There we go, as I look out there and see the Blues in position ready to go. All right, she's all on now for the bottom of the first innings. And of course, American Samoa not just getting better with the bat, they're also getting better out in the field.
Tika tāu, Gary. Ko tino kite I te kaha whakau tā tēnei tīma o American Samoa.
Australian batting lineup very powerful, as you'd expect. There we go, first pitch is a hit pitch. Jake Hurst heads down to first base. I hope he's all right. It looks like he's all right. They breed him tough in Australia.
And that's going to bring to bat the left fielder, number 24.
Right in the back.
Aira.
They'll be wearing pads on their backs soon.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter where you put it, right? On the shin,
Right,
on
no.
the elbow, on the
They'll
arm.
always find a
and
bit
then
of
the
bear
next
skin
minute,
somewhere to hit.
Yeah, it's on your back. Oh, well, for Australia, it's a runner on base, Gary.
There we go, runner on base, none down for Australia. Fatu just can't find the strike zone at this early part of the innings.
Ai, tai hoa ke ka kite I te rautaki o te patakaya ko Ahitereiria.
Jack Etherton is in the batter's box for Australia. Australia, of course, have played the Black Sox so far in this tournament twice. Both times they've gone down in what have been absolutely thrilling encounters. So if they do happen to overcome American Samoa, we should be in for another, once again, thrilling encounter in the final for whichever team of these teams does finally make it through.
Ai kua uri hoki a Etherton. Ai kua uri hoki a Etherton koe ki wera ke muerua. Ki tā rātou tikinga ki Aotearoa, hei Kai Epa. He's entered both games as a pitcher in both their clashes against New Zealand.
They've managed to rotate their pitching staff fairly well. They have used all five and they've all had sort of an even amount of work. It's been quite tough to sort of single out which one of them they regard as their ace. But I'm sure we'll find that out in the final this afternoon.
Yeah, ko taku whakatau ka tikina ko Whabā pia. Whabā pia.
Yeah, very impressive, Jonathan Whabā.
Yeah, and I think the reality is they may be saving them for the finals, right?
Yeah.
The expectation is that their other pitchers should get them through this game. So opportunity for them to also stay in the fold, if they're needed. But I would imagine that Stephen McNack will be saying we need really good discipline. We need to just make sure we're in control, doing all the right things, and just coming out with the win would be the expectation.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is they will have emphasised the performance.
Yeah.
Obviously, American Samoa, with all due respect to them, have conceded a lot of runs in this tournament. Those runs have come down to their credit. But last night they lost 11-1 to the Black Sox. They lost 10-0 to Australia, which was a huge improvement for them, and congratulations to them. The expectation for Australia is that they win this game and they win it well, I would think.
Yeah. Because if you think of the key players that you'd want to be fresh if they make it through, that's what you want, because New Zealand will be fresh.
Ai kōrero hoki mā ko Jackie, ko Damien Nāpo. Me matara te kapakatoa ahi te reria. Everyone's got to be ready to play today.
Yeah.
It's going to take the whole squad now.
That's right, and you could argue that Australia will use this as a warm-up. And again, you've got to keep saying it, don't be disrespectful to American Samoa.
No, not at all.
But the fact of the matter is it would take somewhat of a miracle for them to beat Australia in this game.
Yeah.
As we see Walker earn a walk, no pun intended, down to first base.
Kei te tino kite I te rerekētanga o te āheinga o ahi te reria ki te rau Aotearoa I Nāpo. Semi-final ball, the attitude of obviously Australia versus New Zealand last night.
And yeah, I mean, this game for Australia will all be about setting the tone, for what they want to bring to the New Zealand game.
Well, I think also, semi-finals, playoff games, you need to be mindful and careful of not peaking too soon for both teams. Both teams. Do what you got to do to get through it, because that's what you want. Carrying that energy into a final is also really, really important. Yeah. Who's going to maintain and be able to get through and also win a final?
Yeah, well, last night's game was, obviously the first inning was interrupted with the equipment failure there when the back rear screen was smashed. But all of that early momentum was with Australia in that game.
Momentum.
And they took out a 4-0 lead, so let's not forget they're capable of jumping out early, and they really do nail any errors or casualness that you bring to the diamond, they'll take advantage of.
Hoki mai tātai ki tēnei kemu. Ko te ahei me kira o American Samoa kia whai putanga. Karekau he putanga I nāne. Mōna anei me ki. American Samoa will just try and keep something, keep the ball down, not elevate it.
Yeah, drop it on the ground. Our fielders have proven to be pretty effective.
They have, haven't they? And that's the area that they've definitely improved in, that we've seen over the last 3 days.
Yeah. There you go, sounds like that ball made its way up here onto the deck where our commentary position is. Foul ball, it's Jackson Jones down there in the batter's box. It's loaded bags, none down, so Australia looking to leap out to a lead here straight away in the first innings. On the inside.
Ara, ko te ahua nei.
Downloaded.
Wahua, kei te rongo a whatu i te wairua pōkaikaha, i te wairua wanga me kira.
There we go. He looks quite fresh, does Harry. As he walks in the first run.
Hurst will cross home plate. Everton to third, Walker to second, and Jones to third.
Kata he e mihi ana ki ngā iwi take, ki watatau tuakana no te mauterera o American Samoa. Tēnei, o teina o te iwi Māori e mihi nei ki a koutou.
1-0 Australia early on here in the bottom of the first innings. You see that pitch just drops off the outside of the plate against number 72, Tyler Ingold. Turns hard on that nice pitch.
A kāri te mea he, e tawhiti e nei epa i te paira, not far off the plate.
Yeah, it just seems that when he does find that zone and he doesn't do it often enough, they're usually good pitches, and he can throw them past any of the batters here at the tournament. I said early on he needs to stay in New Zealand, get some coaching, and I'm pretty sure he'd be a pretty decent pitcher.
Koia mā te whakau.
Maybe a team in the Manawatū could use a promising young age grade pitcher.
Matua mā.
Yeah. Certainly someone with some good stamina, mental toughness, willingness, passion, all of the above, right? And you can teach that, nurture that.
Hoisted high, it lands on the roof of the third base dugout. For a foul. Tyler Ingold leaving us in no doubt about where he wanted that ball to go.
Ai mo te roanga o tēnei weekend e kua tino ki te Manawatū, ai roto i tēnei ringarau pā, a whatu.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Ingold. None down, loaded bags. 1-0 to Australia. There's a good battle forming here between the pitcher and the batter. Ingold looking to take Harry Whatu deep into account. Whatu, of course, with that left leg heavily strapped. He is carrying a knee injury. He's battled through it gamely.
And this is where Australia just has to be really, really disciplined, in their strike zone. Not too eager to actually jump forward, wait forward, timing. There we go.
This time Ingold holds the bat on his shoulder and walks to one, bringing in the second runner of the ball game for Australia. Obviously, discipline has been one of the watchwords after their discussions overnight. Cameron Collins, it is, the coach for Western Samoa, American Samoa, apologies, who comes out to have a chat to his athletes. They have been warming up. One guy, he's definitely going to take all of us back to slow pitch, but if they do have to use him, hey, and sometimes you never know.
Bobby Tar, tana kuhunga mai ki te kēmu. I think he had 2 shutout innings actually last night. Bobby Tar, na reira e mihi ana ki te rātama. Me hoki ki tēnei kapa wahi te reiria, ko tino whakau ki te rautaki o tā rātou, o tō rātou kaiako. You can see Aussie obviously being a lot patient, a lot more patient than
a lot more patient. Yeah. But you would know, Campbell, how we've been talking about it a lot, but being able to adjust between quicker pitching and slower, always been harder for the slower, pitches, the inconsistency. You have to be so much more disciplined, and everything changes. Keeping your body weight back, waiting longer, your step, that whole technique that you have to have, right, is completely different, and it's just harder because you get more time to think.
Yeah, quite up here to Wero Nui, there's too much time.
Yeah, too much time.
And the other thing, of course, is if you do want to hit it a long way, you've got to generate your own power. Rather than letting the pace of the ball do the job.
Yeah, that whole mechanic, hey.
Here we go, back underway now. Michael Finks, number 51, comes in the bat, has a hard cut, fouls it back to the back net. The early morning cloud has burned off, the blue sky has come out in abundance. A light breeze right to left as you guys are looking at it on your screen.
This is interesting though, Gary. He's just needing to have a chat to his hitter.
Yeah, I mean, he had a hard cut at that foul ball, but then instantly beat himself up for doing it, so he knew he'd done something wrong.
Yeah, or maybe just, to calm down, keep calm, or better discipline, because that's a coach's conference. You're giving that up to have a little chat to your player.
Kia Māori tau pia, kia tautana Māori pia, just to settle them down.
There we go.
There we go. It's
Maybe
obviously worked. There's a nice stop out there at second base. Fires it in. And another run will score.
Koe ara pia te take ka kore ngā kaiepa e pachi. Might be a result of why pitchers don't normally hit. Or why they have DRs now.
Yep.
Yeah, we look after them now, eh?
A lot of them do, but now I'm seeing a movement back towards pitchers being included in the batting lineup.
Yeah, not back in the 90s, in the early, no, sorry. You have to pitch, bat, run, slide, and, by the way, field.
Yeah, and by the way, we've got a double header, so you don't see pitchers pitching double headers on one day. Not anymore.
Ka hoki whakaaro ki ngā momo pere ia Heine Shannon, ngā Gina Webbers.
Yeah.
Debbie Meegans, rawe hoki o e rā kaiepa.
Yeah. All greats though, loved it. They loved it. They'll be the first to want the ball and take the ball and weren't going to give it up.
There's a high hopper, shortstop has to wait an age to get it. He has double pumps the ball, doesn't make the out. And another run scores.
Te akua nei raru ia, a kiro toi tōna kra. Ka re tino mau ki te poro, kia tika tana whiu ki te pai tuatahi. Fumble it in his glove a little bit.
Yeah, just got it stuck in the glove there and couldn't get it out, maybe a little bit too eager. Calvin O'Brien out there as shortstop. He's stopped everything that's come in his way, but just occasionally gets caught out on his transfer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0.
E putanga ka, karekau e putanga, none down.
And none down. So Australia are definitely bringing a bit more discipline. I think we saw in the game against New Zealand yesterday, when New Zealand came back at them, I think Australia's discipline just came down a little bit. And possibly that's been part of their learnings and talked about last night in the team meeting.
Mā te whakau ki te kaupapa, Aotearoa whakau ki te kaupapa I tino kite I te rā wairua I roto I te reria, I te wanga, I te mā harahara. You can see a little bit of anxiousness come into the Australian team after the Grand Slam.
Yeah, well, it's almost like the coaches have put something on the line for them, something to play for, other than the grand final. They've probably reminded them that there are spots in the team up for grabs and that sort of thing, as we see a walk and another run.
Kua kōrero ke tia tātou. O te rautaki pēr o American Samoa, ke whai putanga, try get a ground ball somewhere here in the infield, try and turn a double play. whai ngā pitanga rua e rua.
We're at the bottom of the order, Nathan Hill. They take the out at 2. Another run will score.
Good play there by Sugala to get the out at second base for the first
Which
out.
means Nathan Hill will be safe at 1. So we've got runners now on the corners for Australia and 1 down. Back to the top of the order.
To the top of the order with the shortstop, 67, Jake Hurst.
Jake Hurst out there to bat for Australia now. All the way through the order with 1 out and 6 runs scored.
Tētai o ngā mea nui ki tēnei toki o te kapo American Samoa tā whatu tuku I te pōro. Ko tino ki te I te whaia velocity?
Yeah,
Ko tino ki te I te velocity?
just picked up a little bit by the look of it. It's a wild pitch, is going to score a run this time.
Miller crosses home plate.
The Lawson Miller crosses home plate to score the 7th run of the inning. Aussie at this stage making no run of the race of this ball game.
Hei rewa, ka tika ki whakatū I te pōro. Mehe mea kei, ka epa ki te papa.
Hurst it is who walks off to 1, and Aussie now into their second turns at bat. The out on Max Ferguson, that was a nice pick up out there at third base.
Aira.
Turned around and had the forethought to try and take the lead runner at 2.
Whakaroa ke au.
Obviously giving up
This
the
is
run
his
home.
second conference here, so he's going to need to make a change. He definitely has to make a change.
Aira.
So this one's been called by Australia?
Yes. No, this time out?
Yeah.
No, by American Samoa.
American Samoa, so he's
Yeah.
going to make a change out there.
Te ahua nei kei te eke mai ko Bobby Tā.
Bring the next pitcher on. If that's what they're going to do, we'll find out. Here we go. Harry Fatu has made way for number 3, Bobby Tā. Big round of applause from the crowd from Harry Fatu, the Iron Man of the tournament.
Aira.
This is going to be an entirely different picture we see out there this time. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break during this pitching change and we'll be back with more action in just a minute.
That is tough. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, anei rā, a haka feels.
Else just make sure that everyone knows who we are.
Te whainga matua, kia rangatira tutu, kia waganui tutu.
Me, my brother's like, stop.
I want to win. I want to win. Let's go. Anei a haka feels, te mihi atu nei.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. While the change has been made, Bobby Tā is the pitcher and he has done his warm-up pitches. No rest for the wicket out there as they've put Harry Fatu in the hot corner. He'll probably be hoping it doesn't get hit to him in a hurry. Like I said, you're going to see an entirely different style of pitcher out there as we're seeing. Of course, we've already mentioned the American Samoa brought just the one pitcher with them from their home country. Harry Fatu at third base gives way to Bobby Tā.
Ai uru mai ata I te kewi nā po. I tā rātai tukinga ki Aotearoa. I mitui aia I ngā huri pāo e rua, engari kare kau he piro, nā rei.
it's an interesting one. Obviously, we've got to have a certain amount of innings to constitute a game.
Yes.
Maybe a couple of sporting outs from the Australians.
Here we go. Oh, here he comes. Beautiful throw from the outfield
Great
there,
throw.
Gary.
Absolutely fantastic throw from the outfield on that hit. And the runner from 2 comes in to score. Would have been Nathan Hill.
Nathan Hill.
Yeah.
Tēnā kia huri whakamuri pia tātou ki wā tātou kōrero ai pāna ki te velocity ne, ki te whaia ko te epa. Go back to how we talked about the velocity of the pitch. It's hard to try and get power behind it because you've got to generate it yourself.
Yep.
Yes, that's right.
You see another hit this time. Well fielded, stopped out there once again. Calvin O'Brien manages to stop the ball from going into the outfield. Scores another run, and I'm finding it hard to keep up with the runs coming across the plate again at the moment. Runners at 1 and 2 now. We should be up to Jackson Jones.
Jackson Jones.
Kai e pau te kapau ahi treria.
There we go. Nice celebration from the pitcher.
Happy with that. Yeah, and there's that little improvement, that one goal. I just want to pitch that strike.
Sizzles one past the batter for a strike. One of the features, I know they've been being beaten quite heavily, but one of the features is how much the Western Samoan, American Samoan again, boys are enjoying themselves out there.
Me hoki pia ki tērā kōrero. Inako, ara no hoki tētahi.
Now, how much of a ribbing is this chap, Jackson Jones, going to get if Bobby Tarr strikes him out?
There it is.
High in the air this time, it's going deep. He's put plenty of power on it. And there we go. No problem with generating his own power this time, as he has had a 3-run, a home run. Jackson Jones launched one over the fence. Yeah, patience.
Yeah, lots of patience after he took that little, that episode, the pitch before, is compose yourself, take a deep breath, go back in, more time. Hey, tell yourself you got more time.
Te rawe hoki o tērā mga kāinga, tērā chikinga.
Yeah, because I think, the importance is, as I mentioned before, is respect to the pitcher. It doesn't matter if he's just lobbing it in. What can you do to have a good quality turn it back? What does that look like?
Yeah.
Te whakaute anō hoki ki te kēmu.
Go back to your basics. Trust your years of experience and training. Yeah.
Go back to what got you here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There would have been a time in all of these kids' careers where they faced pitching like this.
Oh, that's right. So, they could be standing in the batter's box, say, right, I'm going to work on my step. I'm going to get my step right. Stepping towards the ball because I got plenty of time.
And we talked about it, generating their own power, and Jackson Jones definitely did that. Tyler Ingold it was, who walks down to first base.
Me ngana tēnei kapa o American Samoa kia whai anō I tētai putanga. Nice cheeky ground ball te tūtata to the shortstop. Try and get a double play here, turn a double play.
That'd be a challenge.
Yeah.
Coach tells the batter to hit it straight at shortstop, see if he can turn the double.
Here it is.
Nice dive there by Harry Fatu. Didn't take long for him to have to get back into the ball game.
Keke ana te haere, like a rocket.
In Australia again, just showing that they're going to be readying themselves for the New Zealand team. I think there's no doubt already here in the first innings that they are going to be there. There's a Wonderful catch. Thrown it back into the diamond in the blink of an eye.
Nei he appeal pia. He pai.
Wonderful athleticism out there in left field.
And there you go, moments like that, right?
I'm going to assume that's Melvin Tudela out there, because of course that's the spot that Bobby Tara formerly occupied. Nice hit, just being inside third base. And there we go, the Australians showing just how fast they are around the diamond as well. Turns that into a triple and scores another run. No, there was no one on the base that time.
It's going to bring some bats. Number 83, the right fielder, Nathan Hill.
Max Ferguson would have been taking that that hit. Nathan Hill up to bat now. And hard to keep up.
Aira. Nā ka kite tata I te rau. I te tinihanga me kira o te waiaro tēnei kapoa I te reiria.
Well, I've got 14 little coloured in diamonds on my sheet. Is that
Yes,
that enough
correct.
for the score?
Yes. 2 outs.
2 outs, 14-0, first innings. This one's been launched high. It's gone very high. The cap's come off and the catch has been made. Twice through the order. 3 down, 14-0 Australia. Definitely in charge in this ball game.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, believe it or not, we are now at the top of the second innings. American Samoa, it is up to bat. It will be number 10, Remy Lawson. He'll be followed by Tapakia Tupono and Matai Lawson. Australia helped themselves to a festival of run scoring in the first inning, 14-0 over American Samoa. Jones certainly does throw a heavy ball.
Aira. Tērā, e pataka me kira, drop ball.
Yeah.
Hard drop ball.
One ball, 2.
Fires one over the top. Lawson stays in there. Strikes out to Remy Lawson for the first out here in the top of the second innings.
Kua pai ki te I tēnei I te kaha Jones. Kana hoki mai ki te pai. Tutuki ngā mahi kia ea tēnei ki emu. just getting back to business on the mound.
When they're dominating like that, Ken, more of an attack on the strike zone. Stop. You're not trying to pitch around this.
Kaore. Ai ka haere tōchika. Ka ui tōchika ki te kaipatu. Just trying to smash that strike zone.
Yeah.
I te mea kua nui, kua rahi te rereke he tanga piro nei.
Yeah, obviously the score helps with that as well, but the fact that he's mowing them down almost at will means that he just probably needs to limit his work and focus on strikes.
Whakaro hoki pēr mo te tīma.
Yeah, you know, the importance is personal performance now, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know, but we can only just see what the umpire's calling. But he'll know if he's pitching well. And the point is that he should be. Now, when you're so far ahead, it's your personal discipline, it's your personal performance that you're putting on yourself. Are you hitting your strikes?
Yep.
Rai, ki te hoki tātou I roto I tana patu, I tana omanga kāinga. We see that we've seen it already in one of his in his last at-bat.
How he pulled himself back, right, after that first pitch and went, this is actually not good enough. Yeah, it's not very often that teams will have that luxury to be able to do that, but the onus is on you and your standards and your performance at this level.
Yeah.
And to be fair, you can't afford to do that if you are expecting to be in a grand final.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually where it starts, where you're setting the tone for that.
Absolutely.
Tino ki te tātou I te maha o ngā epataka me ki. A lot of drop balls being thrown.
Yeah. Just trying, like you say, trying to pound the zone. Tyler Ingold, the catcher. See that one's popped up in front. Catch is taken. The Australian infield jumped on that very fast for the third out here in the top of the second innings. No score from American Samoa, 14-0 to Australia. We'll be back with more action in just a minute.
That is tough. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, anei rā, a haka feels.
Else just make sure that everyone knows who we are.
Te whāinga matua, kia rangatira tutu, kia waganui tutu.
Me, my brother, take stop.
I want to win. I want to win. Let's go! Anei a haka feels, te mihi atu nei.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just heading into the bottom of the second innings here in the 2026 Oceania Qualifier under 18. It is with American Samoa and Australia here on Diamond 1, vying for the right to take on the under 18 Black Sox of New Zealand in the grand final. So don't go anywhere, because that game is sure to be an absolute stunner. They've treated us to two amazing games in this tournament so far. Australia making no run of this game. They're 14-0 up on American Samoa, and we are only in the bottom of the second innings. We've talked about the Australian discipline and the challenge when the game is like this and the score is blowing out to maintain the standard. Well, Australia have done it so far and have played and batted and fielded to a very high standard.
Aira, Gary, ko tino ki te I te wairua tau, I te Māori tau I roto I nei kai tākaro o Ahitereria. Pe te kaha whakapono, whakau ki tā rātu ki ngā mātāpono o te kapa. Aira.
In total contrast, Bobby Tarr out there, been brought in an unenviable position for American Samoa, and is rolling the ball in at not an express pace, to say the least. As the first walk is given up. Jake Hurst, the lead-off hitter for Australia, gets himself on deck to be replaced by number 24, Jack Etherton. Hits one through the 5-6 hole all the way out to left field. Picked up out there by Melvin Chandela. Fires it back into the diamond. Runners at 1 and 2.
Mea nui kia kaua American Samoa e tōro i tēnei huripau. Kia whai putanga, kia whai wawe ngā putanga.
Now, American Samoa, I don't know much about it as a country, but their national sport is likely to be baseball.
Yeah. Maybe American football.
Maybe.
Pretty sure there's a lot of American footballers coming.
Definitely.
Oh, he comes up with that.
Nice arm again out there from left field. Fires it into the diamond. Can't prevent the run from scoring.
There's no hesitating on that, though.
Oh.
We've seen that a couple of times now.
Yep.
They're just able to throw that ball home.
What I was
On the
going to
money,
say
nice.
is maybe if these two teams played baseball, it might be a slightly different story.
Get up, pal.
Although I know a lot of kids, and I don't like to say it, but I know a lot of kids in softball play both codes these days.
Koia. Whakaro pia ki ngā momo pēra i koe tērā tama George
McCarroll.
George McCarroll.
Yeah.
George McCarroll. O te awa Kairangi.
Now, I had heard that he was up for a trial with the Padres.
Awe. Hoki whakaro hoki ki ngā momo ki aku parata, ki a Bo Bishop, Tuera Bishop,
Yeah.
ki a Pitarona, ki ngā momo pēra.
Yes, it is a path that has been walked before.
Aira.
This time a high fly ball can't be caught out there at right field this time. Looks like he might have looked straight up into the sun.
Yes, I think so. I think you're right, Gary, because unusual. They've all been very good in the outfield and those
Yep.
fly balls. Had to travel a little distance, but not too far.
Yeah, he probably should have made it in normal
Yeah.
circumstances, but that sun's pretty high up above him.
Ai, ko mohi o ke tātou, te ao poiuka, ko te takiraha matai me ki ra right field. Koe rā te wahanga, te tūranga me ki ua o te whira, o ngā kai ārai. Pretty hard to defend in right field.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. On the best of days.
Aira.
With the discipline in the batting these days, most batters at this level are definitely capable of taking the ball in whichever direction they want to. Depending on the pitch they get, of course. But if they need to take it to right field these days, yeah. In the past, I know, even at international level, there have been guys who have been well known just for being pull hitters, for example.
Aira. Ki ngā mō pēra i Patrick Shannon ma.
Yeah, hitters definitely have a preference, I would say. I don't know about you, Campbell, but, you know, certain pitches you'd like to, is your preferred pitch as a hitter,
Yeah.
although you are expected to be able to hit the ball where it is, yeah? So outside of the plate, you want to hit it off field. Inside, if you're a right-handed, you're going to probably pull that. And we're starting to see, though, that Australia are certainly starting to pull more of the ball to the left side of the field, yeah? So they're a bit more ahead of it.
Yeah.
But the ability at their level to be able to hit the ball where it is generally the key.
Ara, ko ki te Ko ki te tikemu o oroto I tikemu. A bit of sportsmanship played there by Aitereiria.
He's gifted the out.
Aira.
The early leave, which we were expecting to start seeing.
Aira.
It's not showing disrespect to American Samoa. If anything, it's the other way around. And that they're going to get themselves out of the inning. I believe it was Ingold that did the early leave there.
That's correct, yeah.
Runners at 3 and 2. This one again, taking it to right field. Nicely fielded out there this time. Brings it back into the diamond. Another run scores. That'll be Walker comes in across the plate.
Me mei hoki ka tika ki whenei kaipatu a Hitereiria. Rawe tā rātou tutuki nei ana hoki he putanga anō.
Here we go, Australia just carrying that on with another early leave for an out. That will be Finks. That's given himself up there.
Ka rongo hoki tātou I ngā mātua. Ngā mātua o te kapa nei o Hitereiria e aki e whakatera tēnā nei tēnei kaiepa o American Samoa. You can hear the Aussie parents. Just give them a little bit of support to our man in the middle.
Yeah, 100%. And, you know, the reality is, Gary, is, you know, this is not traditional. This is not what we would expect to see. It's more with respect.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Australia have got themselves out of that innings. 17-0. We head into the, well, I believe it, top of the third innings. With the last at bat probably for American Samoa to come. We'll be back in just a minute. Nicely done, I thought.
Nicely done.
Hey, Stefano, look who's in the house.
From the park to the city, stories told our way. Quick scroll, one tap, kamo, kua uru mai koe.
Hey, tēnā koe.
Tō mātou reo.
Kia au te manawarere, kia au.
Tō mātou puku hohe.
Ek whāna emojis there,
Tō mātou tirohanga. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download MāORI Plus on your devices.
Sacrificing a few outs, and it is Australia in the field now, and American Samoa up to bat.
Ai, ko te ahua nei, Gary, kua aio, kua marino me kira te wairua I roto I tēnei kapa o Hitereiria. Ko tā rātou e whai ngā putanga e toru kia mutu awe tēnei kēmu. Kia koke whakamua ki tā rātou tukinga ki Wainganui a Hitereiria me Aotearoa.
And it is Jackson Jones rearing to go against, in the batter's box is Sean Dusaigner.
And I would imagine as quickly as they finished that last inning and did what they needed to do, which was get a few extra runs, to give them an opportunity to finish the game possibly here, you'd probably be wanting the same in the field.
Yeah. Well, there we did see in the end of the second innings there, we'll call it like a sporting declaration by the Australians. And well done to them. As they got themselves, as I said, out of that inning by giving up a couple of outs and giving American Samoa the chance to come in and do a little bit of batting just like that. It's out front, he's got to run. And Julie taken out at one this time.
Ko ahua ki te roto I tēnei kēmu. Kare tino whai hua te puke a runga me ki o Jones. Jones not really finding his groove with his right ball in this game. Drop ball, however.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we've got Bobby Tarr, the replacement pitcher for American Samoa, up to bat now. Has a dip at that. For a strike. I'd love to see one head out towards the grass before the game's over. Yeah, that'd be nice.
E mea hihiko I te tini kua tai mai tēnei ata.
But so long as Jones keeps it low in the zone, he has been blasting it. There we go, nice hit. Jones does the fielding. Takes the out of one. Nice swing put on that by Bobby Tarr.
And with 2 down, that's going to bring to bat the second.
They go back to the top of the order. Tautasi Savao up to bat.
Nā kua hitareiria tēnei e whai ana I tā rātou putanga whakamutunga, ke whakamutu I tēnei kēmu. Rā noho ki tērā puke o ringa, that rise ball out of the zone again.
Yeah, just finding it hard to hit that because it needs to be right at the top of the zone. It's going to be effective. We saw it yesterday afternoon when the young Robinson came in to pitch for the under-18 New Zealand team. It was a go-to pitch for him. He hit that perfectly. The New Zealand under-18 team have assembled out there in the outside the outfield there. Looking like they've got the rugby ball out. Bit of a toss around before they start getting hard out into their warm-up.
Through the zone for the 3-1.
Just going through the process of relaxing the mind a little bit out there. Savao, it is up to bat now. Looking back at Jones, has a hard swing at that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jackson Jones looking to finish the inning right here. Here we go. I told them they're going to put a roof on that. There's another ball goes into the diamond.
Gawe hoki na nahi tikiti a Thomas Marke e tau wafi e tau toko ana I tēnei kapo American Samoa.
There we go, and that'll do it. Tautasi Savao, it is who strikes out to become the last out here in the ball game. And as gallant as they've been, American Samoa cannot live with this talented Australian team going down 17-0. Cam, you know, it was about what we were expecting, that game.
Me kira hikaka na katoa hau te kite I tēnei kapo American Samoa. Me kira kare I moe. They never went to sleep.
No.
Yeah, hikaka rawa ki te tērā ākuatanga I roto I ēnei taitama. Koe anō, ki te kapoa I te reiria. Ko tā rātou e whakatā, kia rite ai, ko te kēmu o tā rātou tukinga o ngā ANZAC miki, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, absolutely. 1 o'clock, the grand final. New Zealand team are out there going through the early stage of their preparation. Australia, to be fair, will probably have to go and warm up a little more. With no disrespect again to American Samoa. And I just want to pay tribute to them quickly as well. All the way across the Pacific, they're getting a wonderful ovation from the crowd here. And rightly so, to come over here and do what they've done, because as we've said again, there is no qualifier without a third team. So they've had to travel a long way, and they have contributed heaps just to the vibe and the atmosphere of this tournament. So congratulations to them.
E mihi ana ki a rātou, I tāmatou ki te I te Manawatū, I te Manawapopore, ki roto I ēnei taitama, no American Samoa. Aira, pohokereru ana tātou, o te ao pōiuka I a rātou.
Rock hard.
Ko kira, kua rangatira ai tātou, kua rangatira tō tātou tākaro o te pōiuka I a koutou e tamama.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, a very appreciative crowd. And it is American Samoa who thank the supporters as well, and we wish them all the best on their travels as they head back home with their heads held high, having experienced softball down under here in New Zealand.